and welcome to this episode of HighPointe Happenings. I am your host, Naya. If you aren't already doing so, go ahead and take a deep breath, take a seat as we begin our morning meditation and mindfulness exercise.
Our minds are really eager for clear, black and white situations and feelings. We want to know exactly what we're feeling and why all of the time. This is why it can be really hard to accept situations where we're feeling two different and conflicting emotions at the same time. How can a situation make us feel sad and happy, or nervous and excited, or angry and compassionate? This causes our mind to jump back and forth, trying to figure out which feeling is the right feeling. But the trick is not to judge which of these feelings are right or wrong, but rather to allow ourselves to experience both at the same time. So let's give this a try. Maybe placing a hand over your heart if that feels good. Softening the gaze of the eyes. And for a moment, just feeling the chest, rising and falling with each breath underneath the palm of your hand. And however you may be feeling in this moment, whatever that emotion is, or maybe there's many, in this moment, just allowing them to be there and allowing them to exist as they are. Taking a deep breath and reminding yourself that whatever you're feeling in this moment is allowed and is valid. Nothing to do and nothing to be. Just here. And by practicing in this way, we can start to notice our very wide range of emotions and feelings and allow them to all be present and share space inside of us. Repeat this process as long as you need to, and with each breath, settling into a sense of calm and clarity.
All right, everyone, I hope you're feeling a little bit more calm and zen. Tell me how you're feeling today. Get into some happies and crappies and point at some emotional charts. All right, it's time for our calendar review. Go ahead and review the ASL sign and talk about today's date, and then we'll come back and review everything. All right, today is Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. So today's date is Wednesday, February 25th. We're going to clap. We're going to do it in 3. So we're going to go Wednesday, February 25th. We're going to do that on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wednesday, February 25th. Awesome. That's it for our calendar review. Let's go ahead and move on to our movement break. We're counting down from 10. Start by moving our bodies over to the left. I always get these movements, these directions mixed up, but 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and move on over to the other side. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stretch up your hands very tall. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back down to center, and we're going to shake. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hope you're feeling a little bit loose. Let's go ahead and move on to our weather forecast. Here's what's happening outside right now: windy, cloudy, rainy, or sunny, and what you can expect as the day goes on. Go ahead and take this time to discuss the ASL sign and the weather. All right, let's start our of the days, starting off with joke of the day. Go ahead and practice the ASL sign, and we'll come back and discuss the joke. All right, why was the broom late? It swept in. It just swept in. Okay, moving on to our riddle of the day. Go ahead and discuss the ASL sign, and we'll jump back in and read the riddle and hint. All right, the riddle is: I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. Who am I? Your hint is: it's a job. What could it be? All right, drum roll, please. A barber, right? They shave every day, but they don't necessarily shave themselves. If you got it right, great job. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn. Let's go ahead and move on to our word of the day. The word of the day is goal. Can everyone say that with me on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Goal. Awesome. Let's go ahead and review the ASL sign, and then after I'm done explaining it, you guys can practice it. So you're going to take one hand with your pointer finger and your other hand with your pointer finger, and you're going to take one of them and point to the other pointer finger. So this is your goal. And sometimes people do it up higher, sometimes people do it up lower. It doesn't matter, just as long as you're pointing. This is your goal, and this is kind of you reaching towards it, you pointing towards it. So this is your goal. So go ahead and take this time to practice the sign. All right. The definition of goal is something you want to learn or achieve. So, what are some goals that you have? Let me start by explaining maybe some of example goals, and then you can go ahead and explain maybe what some of your goals might be. So, some of my goals, especially when I was in college, were to get A's and B's at least, and to sleep at least 8 hours. And you wouldn't believe how hard these two were in college, but I achieved them. They were very difficult. The 8 hours, not so much, but the A's and B's, I did pretty good. But what are some goals you have in your life? And as we discuss this, here's goal in a sentence. My goal is to walk more steps this month. Can any of you think of goal in a sentence? All right, let's move on to our special of the day. Our special is Let's Eat Right Day. Let's All Eat Right Day. Let's All Eat Right Day is about making healthy food choices that make our bodies feel strong and energized. It reminds us that eating well doesn't mean perfect. It means finding balance and choosing foods that help us feel our best. Whether it's adding more fruits and veggies or drinking more water, even small changes can make a big difference. So, do you guys like eating healthy foods? All right, let's get into our trivia question. Which vitamin is most commonly found in citrus fruits like oranges and lemons? Is it A, vitamin A, B, vitamin B12, C, vitamin C, or D, vitamin D? What do you think? All right, if you guessed vitamin C, everyone do a C with me. You are correct. Vitamin C is most commonly found in citrus fruits like oranges and lemons. Vitamin C helps you feel healthier and more awake. So, if you have an opportunity to do so, go ahead and eat some oranges and lemons. Let's get into our would you rather. Would you rather eat your favorite vegetable every day for a week or try a brand new healthy food each day for a week? What would you rather? It's time for our schedule review. Please take a moment to go over today's lesson and activity calendar. All right, everyone, that's it for this episode of High Point Happenings. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and I believe you have the ability to make today amazing. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.